I bought this typewriter because I wanted a more focused writing flow, and I really enjoy the tactile feel of typing on it. The keys, the rhythm, and the sound make drafting feel deliberate instead of rushed.
When everything is lined up properly, it produces that classic typewritten look I was hoping for. The text has character, and it feels more personal than typing the same words on a laptop.
I also like that it pushes me into first draft mode. I stop over-editing every sentence, keep moving, and let ideas land on paper before I second-guess them.
At the same time, this machine definitely has quirks. I had to spend time getting used to feed behavior and pressure on the keys, because it isn't as forgiving as digital typing. I noticed quickly that setup details matter. Paper alignment, ribbon condition, and how firmly I strike the keys all affect whether the page looks clean and even.
One thing I had mixed feelings about was print alignment consistency. Mine gives a worn, old-school look that can be charming, but it may not be ideal if you want perfectly uniform lines.
I also found it louder than I initially expected. In a quiet room, the mechanical clack is very noticeable and the desk vibration is real when I get into a fast typing rhythm.
For me, the sound is part of the charm during the day, but at night I have to be mindful of where and when I use it. This is not a silent writing tool.
Weight and size are another practical factor. It feels sturdy and substantial, which I like, but it does take up serious desk space compared with compact modern setups.
Once I accepted those trade-offs, I started enjoying it more. It feels less like a convenience device and more like a dedicated writing instrument with its own personality.
I had one moment where I realized I needed to double-check consumables and accessories before starting, because the machine depends on those basics being ready to go.
After I got everything dialed in, my experience improved a lot. Typing became smoother, and I could focus on content rather than troubleshooting every few lines.
What surprised me most is how motivating it is. Sitting down to this machine makes writing sessions feel intentional, and I stay engaged longer than I expected.
I especially like using it for poems, brainstorming, and rough story drafts. The format reduces distractions and helps me commit to ideas before polishing them digitally.
It's not perfect, but it does what I need when I want analog focus and a hands-on writing experience. I get a real sense of progress page by page.
Overall, this typewriter works for me as a creative tool, tactile, expressive, and practical once I learned its behavior. If you want personality and process over convenience, it can be a great fit.